Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at a new pair of glasses that I recently picked up. Now, these came out a little while ago, and they sold out very, very quickly. Now, I wasn't really looking at picking them up, primarily because they sold out so quickly, but I was actually traveling recently, and I went into an Oakley store, and they just so happened to have these still in stock. They actually had them on display. This particular model actually came out in two different colors, and they had both colors available. Now, in my pursuit to kind of get Oakley frames that are a little bit different than the norm, I decided to pick the color that probably I wouldn't have normally picked, and it's this one here. Now, obviously you saw by the title, this is the Oakley Subzero. So again, it's the re-release of the Subzero model, but this particular one is a special collection that's called the Oakley X Satisfy. And this one is in the matte berry frame with the prism dark golf lens. Now, this is my first time having the dark golf lens. I generally try and go with darker lenses, and even though it does say dark golf, it's because it's a little darker than the regular golf lens, the regular prism lens. But it's still a bit light. In other words, you can actually see your eyes through it, but that's because it's designed to be used in a particular way. Now, I wanted to go ahead and kind of read off a little bit of an explanation on the Oakley website regarding this frame here. And it says that it frames the idea of becoming one with the environment and self, leaving no distraction to focus on the experience and the now. So basically that's just a little bit of the thought process behind how they made these frames. It's basically designed to, you put them on, but it almost feels like you do not have anything on. Now, I do love that they went with this kind of old school clear box here, which allows you to actually see the glasses inside of the box. This is what, back in the day, some of the frog skin models and stuff like that used to come in. So I really like that homage back to the boxes there. It does say Prism really big in the front there. And then it gives you a little bit of an explanation as far as what Prism is. So that's really cool. Again, matte berry, Prism, dark golf lenses, and this is the Subzero. Now, I mentioned that this is available in two different colors. The other color is actually a black frame, I believe with black lenses as well. So obviously I wanted to go with something a little bit different, so I went with the matte berry here. So let's go ahead and open it up. Now, another really cool thing is that besides the clear box here that they come in, they also come with a pretty interesting microfiber bag, and that is at the bottom here. So you have a little shelf that kind of separates the two, and there it is. So here is the bag, and let me show you guys this bag because it looks really, really cool. So it's actually a little bit longer than your standard microfiber bag, but it does have some writing on the bag itself. And I know in the on the Oakley website they do have a little bit of description about it. It says that the bag is made of silver shell fabric and reflective accents. So I'm assuming, yeah, probably all the writing and stuff like that is reflective. So that is really, really cool. And then besides that, obviously it's a bag right there, but you have this little kind of buckle system here. So you can buckle it there. So if you do want to carry the glasses inside of the bag and then maybe attach this to like an outside of a backpack or something like that, you can do that and have it be nice and secure. And then you have a little pocket in the back here as well. And then you have the icon there. Now there is something inside of the bag as well. I'll go ahead and show that to you guys. And that is a spare set of the unobtainium nose piece here. So obviously, as you can see, this is a little bit different than your other type of unobtainiums because it's designed specifically to go on this particular model. So that is really, really cool. The microfiber bag is a little bit different as well. So we'll set that off to the side, and then we'll take a look at the glasses themselves. So here they are. And take that plastic off. And again, as I read earlier, these are designed to basically put them on, and then it just almost feels like you're not wearing anything. And part of the reason for that is because these come in weighing at 24 grams. They're so, so light. Obviously, it's one piece shield lens. There is no etching or anything like that anywhere around it. You do have right in the middle of the lens there, if you guys can make it out, it does say Satisfy. Again, that is the collection. And then at the very top of the lens, you do have the word Prism there. But there isn't anything else that's going to distract you from when you're looking through these, when you're wearing them and stuff like that. They're so light. These are perfect for, you know, sports like jogging and things like that. Not high impact sports, but, you know, if you want to go, you know, ride a bike, jogging, things like that, I think these are going to be really, really awesome because they'll fit really nice, especially like underneath the helmet and whatnot. Again, you do not have the unobtainium on the ear stems here, but you do have it on the nose bomb here. So it is going to grip to your nose, and it'll allow it for not sliding down. So I just like the fact that the only part of that'll make contact with your face is going to be the nose piece there, and then you just have this large shield lens that's going to allow you to have good peripheral vision and anything like that. The icons actually sit a little bit forward on this model, which is really cool also, as opposed to them sitting on the sides, on the stems themselves, like they do in a lot of other models. And then it's actually, you guys can make it out, it's kind of it's not see-through, but there's no lens behind there. So the lens attaches to the stem right there, but there is a hole where the icon kind of goes through there. This particular one has, I want to say those are gunmetal icons probably, as far as the color goes, and that's the same on both sides. And then you have your straight stem that goes back here. There is a little bit of ribbing on the inside here, but again, it's not designed so much for grippiness. It's more, you know, just for styling. So that looks really, really cool. You do have your little tab right there, which does say USA Assembled. And then obviously on the other side, you have the word Subzero. Let me see if the camera can focus on that right there. Subzero. So really, really awesome. These are so light that, you know, once you have them on, you're going to forget that you have them on after a while. Obviously, this lens, this Prism Dark Golf lens, is designed to be used in like medium light situations. So you're having a light transmission of about 22%. That's how much light actually is going through the lenses. So again, that's designed for a medium light day. So not bright sunny days or anything like that, but maybe overcast days later on in the day, or maybe even at night. And if you're in a situation where, let's say you're in a stadium with stadium lighting or something like that, these are going to be really good for that because it's also going to increase the contrast. Everything is going to look a lot brighter when you're looking through these lenses. Again, because they're not that dark, you will be able to see your eyes, which you'll see now when I put these on so you guys can see what they look like. Also, the base color of this lens is obviously a rose color lens, but I think they did a really awesome job matching this matte berry frame with the Prism Dark Golf lens here. It gives it that really nice aesthetic, and it matches it all the way around. So that's really nice. All right, let me go ahead and turn the camera on. I'll put these on so you guys can see what they look like on me. All right, guys, so let me go ahead and put these on. Again, this is the Oakley Subzero in the Satisfy collection. This is a collection that, again, for me, it sold out very quickly. I wasn't really looking at picking them up because of the fact that it did. And I do have another pair of Subzeros when they were originally released. So this one, you know, it just didn't attract my attention as much. But again, when I walked into that store and I saw them there on display, and then I saw this particular color in person, because all I had done is seen pictures of it, I knew that I wanted to go ahead and pick them up. And have them as part of the collection. So I love the fact that I can have these on, and again, the only part that's making contact with my face is the nose piece right there, and then obviously right on top of my ears here, the stems themselves. And it just looks like I just have a piece of rose glass in front of my face, and I'm not seeing any spots where my peripheral is going to be affected or anything like that. I can look side to side and anything like that. And again, because they do have a really nice wrap, the coverage goes back pretty far, which is really nice, especially because it's just a shield lens. There is no frame on the top, there is no frame on the bottom or on the sides or anything like that. So let me get a little closer in here. So as you can see, you are able to see my eyes through this Prism Dark Golf lens, but it is designed for medium lighting conditions. So again, if you want to have a lens that's going to increase contrast, it's going to let a little bit more light in, so you'll be able to see things in an overcast situation later on, maybe at night or something like that, then this is going to be a really awesome lens for that. So again, it has its particular usage. Again, as I mentioned, the wrap is really nice on the sides here. It goes all the way to the back. The lens is nice and tall, so it gives me good coverage on the top and on the bottom. And again, I feel like it stays right in place. So if I were to go running, jogging, things like that, maybe I'm riding a bike, this is going to be an awesome pair for that because it's going to block out a lot of the sun, a lot of the distractions, a lot of the wind and things like that. And they're very light at 24 grams. I barely feel them if I have them on. And then as the day goes by, if you have them on for a prolonged amount of time, they're not going to get in the way. Really, really nice. The stems go back straight, perfect. If I'm wearing a hat, if I'm wearing a helmet or something like that, they're not going to get in the way at all. Now, a lot of times people are a little weary when it comes to shield lenses and putting them on top of your head because, again, depending on, you know, if you have, you know, like stuff in your hair or grease or something like that, if it touches the lenses, it might smudge them on the inside. But as you can see, you can go ahead and put them on top of your head. You're not going to have to worry about stretching them out too much at all. And then, you know, once you're done, you can bring them back down and you can keep using them as you normally would. So again, this is a really, really awesome pair. As I mentioned, it sold out very quickly. So I was really fortunate to be able to find these in the store as I walked in, and the fact that they still have them available. So I'm glad I was able to pick them up. Unfortunately, they're sold out through the Oakley website. So if you like them, you would have to look at the secondary market for this particular one. But if you like this style, the Subzero models, the regular ones, are still available. They do have them in a couple different colors. Now there's going to be a little bit of difference as far as the look of the lenses because those do have like some etching on the lens and stuff like that. So if you're looking for something like that, then those are still available. But if you're looking for the Satisfy collection ones, so this one here or the black one, you'll have to look in the secondary market because, again, a couple of the other things they do bring is the clear box that they come in, and then that really awesome microfiber bag, which I do have here again with the little buckle on the top to close it off. So only the Satisfy collection is going to have this microfiber bag and the clear box. The other ones, the other Subzeros, will come in the standard, Oakley boxes that normal eyewear come in. But again, great pair. So I wanted to go ahead and showcase them for you guys. If you maybe haven't seen, I didn't see a lot of videos on them. Now, Oakley did release another model in the Satisfy collection, which is a pair of brown eye jackets. Now, I do like the eye jackets. I wasn't really a big fan of that color frame. That one was released fairly recently, but what's really cool is that they did include 3 lenses with that model. So if you guys are into Oakleys, maybe you're a collector, maybe you really like them, and Oakley continues to do these really cool things with this Satisfy collection, I would keep an eye out for those. So there it is, just a look at the Oakley Subzero Satisfy. Again, this one is the matte berry frame with the prism dark golf lenses. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.